Okay, the sound should be synced. Welcome back to NBA 2K21. This is episode 33, and today is season 3 of the MyCareer, and I'm doing it to grind VC for a new build that I want to play with my online crew. So I'm just going to get the quick step badge instead, because I don't use a lot of step backs. So as before, don't need to train, because the badges will happen as they happen when in regard to the defense, because I'm not a big defensive player with this build. And I've changed my release, and I also have a different shot. So we'll be feeling it out against Portland, see what happens. Nice to see you, thanks for dropping in, hope you're having a good day. How you doing, Eric? What's up? Did it not play? It was supposed to play. Oh, that's why I did that. Oh, thank you, man. Cool. My analog stick's a bit glitchy, but other than that, it should be fine. Are you a fan yourself? Do you have the game?
And we reached peak heat this summer with summer's winner at the real OG Billy, who ran defenders all over the place and put up a game-winning green in their face.
I have changed my shot recently, but I can always change it back. I'm working on different camera angles to play better online. Because I'm having a lot of lag issues online, and it makes me shoot quite badly. But in this mode I'm actually quite good. Yeah, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, that would be great. But it's completely up to you, of course. Just watch and see if you like it.
David Aldridge, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Pell in at the center position.
That's absolutely fine. When I used to play this game, I was terrible. with this exact character, I was terrible. It took about 3 months. 3 months to be good. But if you was ever going to get it like an NBA game, wait till it's on sale for like $10 or something. Because it's not worth $60–70. It's just not.
So Phoenix will get the first possession.
That shouldn't have done that, but okay.
Bridges covering. Leonard with the bucket.
Well, with a 7'3" wingspan, Kawhi Leonard can beat even good defense with that reach.
Yeah, what I do for early subscribers as well, if you have a channel, I subscribe to your channel and I shout you out as well. Oh yeah. It takes a good 2 to 3 months to like get your badges, grind your VC. That's if you don't buy VC, because I don't buy. I don't believe in paying extra when you've already bought a game. Yeah, that's why it takes so long to get good, because you have to grind the VC if you're not going to pay extra.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Like I say, I'm using a different camera, so I'm getting slightly less touches of the ball, but you'll see some good stuff soon.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Because obviously you have to play within the team, standard team rules. So what are you into anyway? I mean, that's what the chat's for. We can just have a chat. Like, what do you like to play?
This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Junior. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Lillard from outside. Nailed.
Good shot, Lillard. I thought I had him covered.
That's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
He gets that one. Junior's got 5 now.
Oh, Gems of War and Grand Theft Auto.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Junior dishes to Ayton.
That was bad play by me. I shouldn't have done that.
Back to the basket. Over in the corner, Lillard. And another 3 for Portland.
Awesome form.
Was we in the same guild a long time ago on Gems of War?
Kicks to Junior. For the 3.
Missed it. No, it went in. Oh, cool.
Not about to pay back there, guys. You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 11 points in the game.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
That one goes in.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense.
Yeah, I stream other games as well. I've got RPG games because later this week I'm gonna have a few days of doing RPGs. I've got Kingdoms of Amalur, Persona 5 Royal, and what was the last one I got? Bear with me a second. And the last one is Dragon Age Inquisition. That's the other RPG. Yeah, I stopped playing Gems as soon as they brought in the pay monthly for the extra things. I quit. Because again, it's one of those things. You play and you support the developers by buying gems or the occasional powerful card. And then they say, oh, pay £10 a month or $10 depending where you go, where you're from.
Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
First free throw is good. Greg, obviously we're early on
Yeah, it's a shame because it was a good game, but I just don't believe in paying extra.
I mean, if you put in the work,
I don't mind DLC that's permanent, that you keep forever, like you pay once and then you keep it forever.
who you are and what you can do out on the
I'm absolutely fine with that, but when it's a thing that's like pay it every few weeks or once a month,
specific goal
that's not cool.
you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
And you could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time.
Exactly, it's a game you're supposed to play for fun and not worry about, oh, another player's going to kill me because they have the bonus from doing the monthly thing.
If he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's Junior.
Ah, bad shot, I should have got more space.
Three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. the defense not a factor at all.
Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Kawhi Leonard very comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Exactly, that's my point. Pay to win ruined it. It was already grindy enough when you had the guild leaders saying put in 300,000 gold a week or 400,000 gold a week. And as you may remember, I used to say I'm happy giving all the gold, but I'm not making the game my job. You know, games are for fun. I mean, yes, I do YouTube, and eventually, if I'm very lucky, I can make revenue in the future, years from now. But like, if someone said to me, you have to treat this like a job, and in return you get nothing, like the pay-as-you-go stuff, then nah, I wouldn't do it. And just like you, that's mostly the reason I quit.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Booker outside. Pass to Junior. From the arc.
My rhythm's off.
Trailblazers leading by 3. On the court right now for the Trailblazers.
I've got a Neverwinter account.
Then it's Bridges.
I'm quite high level. In fact, my first character is maxed, I think. I just didn't do all the quests because the guys who were helping me do the quest, they were tryhards, and they skipped the early quests to get stronger. And I said, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, we're on the high quest, come with us. And I'm like, how can I learn the game if I don't do the early quests? And it was like, well, we don't care, we'll just level you up with us. So it's like their attitude put me off the game. But no, Neverwinter's very good. My best friend still plays it. It is worth doing. It is worth doing, but be prepared. They are packs. They are packs to buy, like better animals, better weapons, magic boosts. But it's not really pay to win, because once you buy them, they're yours. But if it's a consumable, it's gone forever. Okay, this isn't good. My rhythm's gone completely. Well, in my opinion. Oh yeah, it's one of my favourites. I like gem games.
Lillard outside. Lets it go with the 3. George grabs the board.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Junior in a kind.
There we go. Now it's dropping.
And it's now only a 1-point Trailblazer lead. And here's McCollum. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers out in front, leading by just.
I'm just gonna check a message so you'll hear my voice, okay? But the gameplay's gonna pause, but you still hear my voice. Okay, I should be back. The audio and the screen should be back now.
Take it away. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Also, just so you know, at some point through this stream, because of time difference and stuff, I'll have to stop using my mic, but the gameplay will still run. So I hope you still stick around to watch. That's if you like it. If you have enough, then by all means, you know, you have your personal choice. But if you do stick around, I'd appreciate it.
Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense...
If you know anybody that likes sport games and RPGs, do let them know about my channel, because literally yesterday I bought MLB The Show 21. So I'll be doing a streaming series to that as well.
Lillard outside. Let's go. And that one off.
Because every stream I do of these becomes videos when they're finished, and they're on the channel.
And that one's good, Junior.
And this has been Junior's game so far. It's obvious he's not afraid to step up and carry the offense.
And the foul.
Oh, come on now.
That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Suns, Ford's checked in, and Hayes subbed in for Booker. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Simon. Oh, good on the triple.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Portland called for the foul.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can...
Well, like I say, I've got other games. I've got RPGs as well, like Kingdoms of Amalur, Dragon Age Inquisition, and what was the other one I said? And there's one other one as well. So I've got quite a few RPGs. Persona 5 Royale, that was the other one. And there's already like over 20 videos of that. So there's a lot of content for people to look at.
The guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after and he kept working.
And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym. So he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career.
That would be great if you would like to do that because you like what you see. That would be amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, that would be great. I'd really appreciate that.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season the Blazers were beset.
I mean, if you watch the previous content of games you might like the RPGs, you're more than welcome to put likes on those as well.
They know my character is true. Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland.
There we go. Shots are starting to drop now.
Back to you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I just saw the number go up there. This is just Season 3 of NBA 2K21. Just grinding VC for a second character build that I have in the background that I'll be showing off soon, but I need to make VC first. And just a channel note, there will be different games this week as well as basketball. There'll be MLB The Show 21, Kingdoms of Amalur, Persona 5 Royale, and Dragon Age Inquisition at some point this week. I don't know what day I'm going to do each one on yet, but there's going to be a big variety this week.
And the Suns get it back. Left side, Saric. Right side, Westbrook.
Oh, Westbrook. There you go.
Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 8.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Thank you very much, man. Do you have an active YouTube? Like, do you do videos and stuff?
Down low. Powers down after the assist.
Because I'll happily sub back if you do.
On the rim, puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Bruno Fernando. And it's Devin Booker in for Bridges. McCollum against Westbrook. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Mwaba. No good.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm just saying in general there is going to be more variety.
In this game, what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Because I appreciate not everybody likes basketball. So there'll be a lot of variety this week, so stick around.
Shots coming from the interior.
Offensive rebound. Passed in Mwaba. He kicks it to McCollum. Misses off the right angle. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day?
Yeah, like the things I've already streamed, like I say, they have their own playlist on my channel.
Stay with us.
I've made them so you can see how far I've got on Persona 5 Royale. You can see last year's baseball just to see what it was like. If you're into that, MLB The Show 20, that's got a playlist. Let me see, this is all off the top of my head, of course. There's a police procedural game called This Is the Police. I did a few hour streams of that. I will be returning to it in the future. That's a very good game, very unique. So there's a bit of everything for everybody. There's even South Park, like South Park, The Stick of Truth.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Then there's Miles Bridges, and it's Mwaba in at the 3 spot. Lillard outside. For 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this.
Oh well, what I can do instead, whenever you arrive to watch a stream, you'll always get a shout out because you're one of the first 100 subs. So you'll always get a shout out in the comments.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Bell's checked in.
I appreciate anybody that gives their time or effort to subscribe to me or watch my stuff. So that's the least I can do.
Impeccable since halftime.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Junior the pass to Leonard.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the deep.
Now that's absolutely fine. Everybody has breaks from playing games, no matter what the game is, whether it be gems or talk about my bad memory, gems or the GTA that you play. Because talking of which, my friend and also content creator as well, Dewey Powell Plays on YouTube, he's almost finished his GTA 5 story playthrough. So if you want to see somebody else play GTA, he has a playthrough list on his channel, and it's DEWYPAL plays, and that's YouTube. And I'm sure if you subscribe to him, then he would probably add you as a friend and you can do hoists together. Because he's looking for people to do hoists with. So you might not play right now, but you can play with him in the future maybe. Yeah, he does. He plays online. He's just doing the story for content for people to watch, for people that have never seen the story.
They show effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Knocks down the free ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Blazers decide to...
Like, we both do a bit of everything. Like, I do sports and RPG, and he does like GTA and Final Fantasy and stuff. Yeah, he's got a channel, yeah. But his channel is I'd have to spell it for you. It's his name. It's DEWITT and then space and then Palmer, PALMER. And that's his YouTube channel, and he has GTA and Final Fantasy 7 Remake. And if you subscribe, I'll let him know who you are, and he'll probably do hoists with you because you're a friend of mine. Because he's my best friend, you see. We basically content partners. Like, we do streams together as well. We just haven't done them lately.
The free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
I'll open the second screen up at some point and type the channel name in if you didn't get the spelling.
The TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, look, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And Damian Lillard,
My on-ball defense is
Little jolt.
yeah, it has to.
not great. Well, that's good. If you've got a hoist friend, maybe he can join, or he can join you, or you can join him. Because he's a very affable guy. He's very laid back. He's very calm. Got a good sense of humour.
His balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
Like I say, he's legitimately my best friend.
From deep three-point range, another three.
Oh, in their face.
Now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Oh no, you don't have to be live. You don't have to be live.
On the pass to Bridges.
He doesn't do online live. He just does the story live, the single player.
Fires the three.
When he does hoists online, that's just you and friends playing together. He doesn't record that.
Starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right?
So you'd be absolutely fine.
Opportunities.
The first one falls.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity.
The Suns making a switch here. Bridges checks in, and a switch here also for Portland. Simons is checked in to the inside. McCollum, and he floats in.
Tell you what, my PSN's at the bottom of the screen. If you forgot it or anything, send me a PlayStation message, and I'll send you his PSN.
Bridges got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. A nice shot by Simons.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Junior way outside. That's good.
Yes, in the face.
31 points for Junior.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Both teams will make substitutions. So 1 for 2.
Yeah, I had to miss one eventually.
Here's Thornwell. To the right side. And that one's good by Maggette.
Unselfishness can
They just wanted me to drop my A grade.
Here's Fernando. Makes it off.
Thank you all.
And the Suns lead by 15.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Maggette outside. Here's Thornwell. Yes, that goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Junior. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in
And there you go, that's the first game in the
the other
books.
just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest
Yeah,
of
so
our
like I say, if you're interested, I will send you his PSN, or you can PSN me, and then I'll send you his PSN. Well, the screen's going to pause for a second because I've just got to check a message, but the stream is still going, so bear with me. Okay, the screen should be back with the audio, and it's straight in with the next game. Well, luckily, because most of my badges are done, I don't have to train anymore. Well, at least only once a week, although I think I don't even have to do that anymore because I have the Gatorade boost. I'm just de-glitching the analog stick, that's why this is doing this. Okay, let's pull it back, get to the right match.
We've been checking out the
Oh no, that's completely fine, dude.
is on fire. And here's a look at what you can expect.
The stream is here just to relax. I was just saying whether you was here before you went to have your comfort break. You can see my PSN at the bottom of the screen if you haven't added it already. You can message me and I'll send you my friend's PSN who does the GTA. But I'll let him know beforehand so he definitely accepts you.
These teams will be battling for more than just league supremacy, as the Turn also has a $260,000 prize pool. Raptors Uprising G.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Greg Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues to elevate his play every year. He said it's just putting in hard work. I take this game very seriously. I love the game of basketball. I don't count myself out. No matter what the score is, who we're playing, I'm going full tilt. Kevin, back to you.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. And now Washington starting group. Hachimura out there with Avdia. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Chris Paul, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns,
I know, obviously we're friends, but like your PSN has a different name to what you show on YouTube.
at the beginning of every season,
So if you message me, then I'll know it's you, and then I can pass your tag on to my friend.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the off right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
season never really ends.
No denying dreams.
Square up, switch 3, I love that.
Ball finds Beal. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice to see you, saw you drop in there.
Claxton with the bucket.
The hard work on the offensive glass, you can see the
Yeah, that's fine, you don't need to use the YouTube, you can just contact through PSN.
Booker to the cup with confidence, feels like
So if you send me a PSN, I'll hook up my friend for your extra GTA player.
Booker pulls it in.
Thank you, Mad Treat. How you doing today, buddy?
he doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
And Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his...
Yeah, I know you are, Eric. That's what I'm saying. If you send me a message there, I'll pass your name to my friend.
Out left to the wing. Here's Junior. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And that's now 6 points for Junior.
Well, they can't miss 4 for 4 and warming up the burner.
Yeah, Madrid's a good guy. He does he's got a gaming channel as well, and well, you can tell Eric what you're doing, Madrid. I don't mind you telling Eric, because you know we're all here to support each other.
Chris Paul, he's capable from there.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
So your PSN is Doug H. Oh, I see. Yeah, I saw you, dude. I got it. I did get the message. Yep. I remember exactly. Yes, we are very good friends. It's just because you have a different name. All the memories have come back, dude. I remember you really well. You're an awesome dude.
And both free throws good for Junior.
Because I remembered asking a long time ago what your name was, and you did say Eric. But that was a very, very long time ago.
Aiden flashing some good movement there and great timing.
On the wing, Booker. Suns moving the ball around. And the pass to Bridges. The dish to Booker.
But the yokes about me forgetting the name.
Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Paul with the bucket.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now, here's Junior.
Green.
Point being for him in the win against Portland.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Ah, thank you, man. Like I said, I've been doing it properly roughly about 2 months, but I really cranked out the streams. That's why like certain games have got like 20-30 videos.
Phoenix making some changes.
And then like I realised I can do more hours per session if I just do live streams, because the live streams become videos. Once they end, they become videos themselves. Like they don't disappear.
8 points his last outing. And it's Rozier missing. Over to the wing. There's the three. And
So yeah, support is awesome, dude.
Junior's got 14 points for the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, man, we've been friends years.
And that's a little lack of fight.
Technically, the YouTube's been around years, but I've only done gaming about 2 months. Before that, it was like I attempted it to be a comedy satire channel with my friend, but we just had recording issues, so the channel was literally dead for 10 years. So I rebranded and did this. But yeah, back to your point, technically we've been friends about 4 years now, I think. 4 or 5 years.
Phoenix making some changes. Alexander's checked in for Bridges. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Junior. Leonard, he's
Because we met on a basketball game before Gems.
Here's
I'm
Alexander.
sure we met on NBA Live 18 before we met on Gems.
Alexander kicks to West.
Yeah, me and my friend really enjoyed it. I've got it on my channel, but I've always said I'll only release those videos if I get a certain number of subs, because that's like personal things from my past. That's like, thank you for supporting me. This was me when I was younger with my best friend. You know, it's just like chatting with your friend, having a laugh, being sarcastic sort of thing. And a few dark jokes here and there. So I'm keeping those privated till I get a certain number of subs. I know it isn't a stupid number of subs. It's a normal number, like 100 or something, like a very fair number. Well, we used to have quite satirical conversations in the past with our unique humour.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Trailblazers, was tremendous. He had
Yeah, I didn't get it near enough to the middle there. I was trying to do my crossover shot.
It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Yeah, like I say, me and the friend I was speaking about, we're both in England. So when I speak to him either within the next few hours or tomorrow, I'll intro your tag.
Given name Rui means fortress in Japanese, and that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the way.
You still can be, because I'm sure one day for like a retro thing, we'll bring it back, because me and my friend, the same two people in those videos, we're looking into podcasts in the future, streaming podcasts on Twitch, and we can have you as a guest. So we can have you as a guest and literally be like, hey, tell us about Sweden. You know, because I mean, not a lot of people know a lot about Sweden. They just know it's a nice country, and that most people think you're neighbours with Denmark. I think that's correct. I used to think that anyway. And then you've got the stereotype that you have the best looking European women as well. Exactly, yeah. You can be like a foreign correspondent and just do sarcastic jokes and just have a good conversation with us. Because that's the idea of the podcast, really. Once a week we're going to get together, me and my best friend. What does it... Oh, DPG Gaming, I think he calls himself now. He redid his tag on the PS5. And yeah, once we do the podcast, once we're settled in, we'll arrange having guests. But we haven't arranged a podcast yet. We still have to get together and plan it, because we're having issues with the programming on Twitch. That's why I stream on YouTube.
basket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And looks like
See, when I get my rhythm, I'm actually good. I get quite a lot of points.
You could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a
Yeah, I mean, like, say, the point of the chat is you can literally talk about anything you want, and, you know,
here's Hayes.
all good.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix.
Well, tell you what then, because I've just read your message, when me and my friend actually begin to do that, and plan everything, work out all the gremlins with Twitch, when we have official guests coming on, you can be the first guest.
You've grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
No, just knocking out open shots.
Because basically the premise of the podcast is just going to be, what did you do this week? And then boom, that's it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Exactly, it's going to take a while. We have to sort the gremlins.
Time to get the 3rd quarter started.
Just like this channel, because I'm building this channel, my friend's building his channel, then basically we work together as a double act on Twitch. We basically do that together on Twitch, but the channel's under my name, but we are a team. And then in that framework, that's where we're doing the podcast. Oh, Call of Duty, COD, Call of Duty.
Second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So
If you like Call of Duty Warzone, the gentleman who was here earlier.
Oh, we've got him over, let's set the floor.
Oh, you mean like
Setting the floor.
oh, the actual fish, Baltic cod, the actual fish.
And it's DeAndre. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Junior in at the point guard position.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
That one goes. Count it. Paul's got his 3rd.
Yeah, sorry about that. I realised 2 minutes after the fact. Yeah, cod's very good. We've had to start having less cod in this country because sustainability was becoming an issue.
To the middle. Here's Junior. And he lays it straight in. Junior's got 27.
How many times have we seen
So I think you've heard of British fish and chips, right? It's just basically fish and sliced potato, like big fries. Most fish shops now are kind of trying to get people to eat more haddock and pollock to like limit the amount of cod we're eating.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse.
Oh, I didn't get that. You completely got me there, dude.
4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Junior's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3.
I've got a joke about double tongues, but I can't say it on stream.
Avdia, the pass to Hachimura. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because